What up, everybody? Welcome to the Dig Deeper Network. This is Cody G, live from my kitchen right now. I wanted to do a quick video for you, and this one is about Mike Tyson stepping up to defend Donald Trump. So I figured this was hot in the news. First of all, thank you for the last video. Sapphire Terry has officially reached over 750 views. Got confirmation that there were several people that sent Sapphire a Christmas card. So now that ICP and Blink-182 and everybody has started to reach out to Sapphire for Christmas, I really think that I was a part of a spark that hopefully brightens up that poor girl's Christmas for sure. So check out this video with Mike Tyson talking about why he is defending Donald Trump.
Thank you, sir.
And I know you've been a big supporter of Donald Trump. You feel like he needs to apologize, Mike?
Appreciate it.
I
don't know. Ask his fans, does he need to apologize? He's still ahead of the polls, and he deserves a chance. If they don't like him, we shouldn't vote for him, but they appear to like him.
So do you think his comments were like, even though it offended some people, they should still give him a chance with it? So you're saying they still should give him a chance?
And listen, anybody that was ever president of the United States offended some group of people. Some group of people are offended. So listen, we are supposed to the polls and see who wins.
Okay, and his fans are staying by him. I said his fans are staying by him.
See who wins. Just keep it,
his supporters.
And see who wins. And keep it fair. Just man for man, debate. You can talk about Trump, talk about those people, and you see who wins.
Alright, so a little annoying, a little in Mike Tyson's face and awkward as the guy approached him. He was stuttering very badly, which I know a good deal about, actually. He was asking him questions about Donald Trump's recent statements, and he was referring to, I don't think he directly said it, in the statement that offended the world when he had his speech, and he said that for now we need to put a ban on Muslims entering the country. Obviously, we all disagree with that and see what the flaw is in that. He stepped up and he said, hey, look, any political figure, any celebrity, you should know about that. Anybody, you know, any president of the United States would say something to offend another group. So I was hoping we can dig deeper about this one right here. Dig deeper, guys. It represents trying to get to the core of it, learning what the actual moral of the story is, finding out what the real problem is. And so let's dig deeper into why he backs him. Alright, so I gotta admit, I'm coming out and saying that I support Trump for the presidential nominee in 2016. And I just wanted to cover what struck my interest with him and my position on where the political nominations are, the current race. There's a lot going on and a lot going on in the news about it. I support Donald Trump because in comparison to other politicians, we're looking at people who have been a part of an establishment, people who have been in the political machine for a while. It definitely hurts when somebody has been in Congress, to me, because we're not looking at somebody who wants to, you know, completely change things and turn things around. Donald Trump, as everybody knows, is a self-made billionaire. Now, whether you question the legitimacy of that, I heard that his initial investment was $1 million investment from his father, something along those lines. But I can tell you, if you were given $1 million, you couldn't turn it into $1 billion. It takes somebody who's pretty intelligent when it comes to economics to know how to do that, as opposed to the other politicians that are coming out and talking about, hey, you know, I voted on certain proposals, I've been a cog in the machine for a major win that we've done in the past. But to me, I would definitely back someone who economically would be a safe choice, who would help us turn around the country at this point, because economically nobody can be happy where America is at. His vision is definitely a reason why I support him. Vision simply states, hey, we're America, we used to win. That's the whole premise of Make America Great Again. It's not his hateful stuff that he said about Mexicans or talking about banning Muslims. Obviously, you know, everybody has a slip of the tongue. Probably not the way he wanted to say it, not most eloquently anyway. But his vision is that, hey, you know, I don't like that America is not #1 in the economy. I don't like that we are trillions and trillions of dollars in debt. It was driven up in this presidency. Obviously, we owe China a crap ton of money. If the dollar were to crash, we would be totally screwed because we owe a lot of people money. And we've just been printing money and it's not backed on anything. So if he can envision a competitive America, we need to take steps in that direction, because globally, America can't become economically challenged. You need a strong economy. You need America to have other countries owing them money. That would be a much safer position to be in. Military-wise, we need to be armed and ready and have the largest army, you know, the biggest military force there is out there, because when it comes to global power, that's something that's considered. It's your money, it's your defenses, resources, all that. I personally have a vision of America becoming a global power. It's really a shame that China has put us in this position where we owe them a lot of money, and anything that they do economically or anything they do with their currency, we're at their mercy. And the reason for that is China owns a lot of US debt, so they will probably back us. America will live up to its credit standards, but when we have a powerful economy, when we're needed more globally than the rest of the world, then you can say America is great, America is powerful, and we can maintain that position as #1. And America really does need to be #1, and we can't really share it with other world powers. It's just not the way America works. I also support him because of his political stance. I personally have hopped between parties several times over the course of the past 10 years or so. And that's because politics, I feel, apply situational. Now, if we have certain problems going into the 2004 elections, the 2016 elections, we'll be talking about completely different stuff. So Donald Trump is totally okay with legalizing marijuana and taxing it because he believes, and it's true, that the states will profit off of it, that more taxes will be generated, you know, that overall marijuana needs to be legalized. He's also not super strong on the gay position. I've just read that Marco Rubio said that he would try to find a way to reverse gay marriage, and I really don't think that gay marriage is a problem. Don't think that morally we should be taking high grounds on every level like this, but I will say totally support gay people, and I don't think Donald Trump's going to be persecuting them. He's just kind of saying what he needs to stay in the Republican Party. Listen, Trump is getting attacked a little harshly in my opinion. Okay, everybody is insulting that he's dumb and his looks, that he's amazingly racist, and he's the same as Hitler. But you're not really looking at the fundamentals, the people who are those detractors. Yeah, I agree, Donald Trump can look dumb, he can say dumb stuff in the right context, could say that he appears that way, but he's simply not. He built an entire multi-billion-dollar empire. Takes, you know, quite an extraordinary person to do that. People are probably looking at me pretty crazy when I come out and I say that I support Donald Trump for something, and for that reason, I will tell you why I'm not in love with the guy. Okay, he has the worst. Now, I'd argue that Joe Biden, our vice president, has this the worst. He is at least top 5 the worst people that are good at putting their foot in their mouth. Donald Trump is known as an off-the-cuff guy, and in certain situations that works, and there are certain situations that you're just like, oh man, now I have to defend this guy because I've come out and I said I like Trump, and now he's saying that he hates every Mexican, that he says that no more immigration at this point, nobody should be allowed in the country. Obviously, there are things that come out bigoted that I may support fundamentally, but when he comes out and says it, does put himself out there to be looked at like an idiot, which obviously you have seen, and maybe you think that Donald Trump is an idiot. Also, another pointer that definitely didn't win me over, there are politicians running for the same position as he does. When they ask him questions about policy, it's like, these guys don't know what they're doing. mine's gonna be great. And that has really gotten people to not fall in love with what he's saying 100%, because he's not coming out with the most sound policies that they can compare to other people running for the positions. Well, Hucklebee's position is this, Chris Christie's position is this, Rand Paul's position is this. I mean, you could go on, and it's hard to stack Trump up next to that when he refuses to be outright about it. I say he just needs the right cabinet, honestly. I mean, there are, let's just put it in this perspective, there are songwriters and producers for your favorite artist that you love. They get all the credit for the work, and I have no doubt that Trump will put together a cabinet. Donald Trump plus a bunch of other wealthy business owners, I don't think would work. He would need to have the right people backing him up, obviously. So like I said, I have changed a few times. What I have noticed lately is that, you know, a lot of people my age are hopping out of college, aligning with democratic ideas, and I've once been to college. I've also once been liberal, backed everything on a democratic basis. Now, I am in a job that involves the economy. I earn an income that is considered close to middle income. What I do for work and my living situation currently is what tells me to vote for somebody one way or another. Personally, I think that we have spent too much time focusing on social issues, and I think we really need to immediately find a way to help boost the economy. The economy is not where the government starts making up a bunch of jobs, you know, so that people can get hired. Most government workers aren't in revenue earning positions. So when you're creating a bunch of jobs, when we have, you know, a big national debt, if the government role that person that you hired is playing doesn't generate revenue, if there's no profit being made off of this person, if it's a government worker working in a non-economical sector, and all we do is print money so that we can pay for these people, obviously that's not the effect on the economy that we need. Personally, I think corporations are the entire reason why an economy is good or bad. I mean, corporations is your economy, people. So I want to be in a country that encourages corporations to make the moves that they would like to in order to make them comfortable. Corporations are the reason for a good economy. Now, there are the ones who exploit their loopholes. There is such a thing as corporate welfare. There are tax subsidies to corporations. I would encourage corporations and businesses thinking of ways to import foreign dollars, boost revenues to try and start paying off this debt. Not willing to hear anything that doesn't necessarily encourage that, especially on the left side where they regularly demonize. But anyway, thanks for tuning in to the Dig Deeper Network. You have been listening to Cody G. Thank you so much. Give me a comment, like, subscribe. Picking up some momentum here. I still want to put out better content every time, so let me know what you thought. I'd really appreciate it. Till next time.